property is the most fabulous industry, and I think for women in particular, if we continue to invest in culture and women in leadership roles, the industry is just going to be richer for it. I accidentally found myself in the property industry 33 years ago. My best mate and I, she was a bank teller, I was a tax accountant, and we decided we had to deliberately make more out of life than what it was. So rock, paper, scissors, and we ended up in Perth. I can remember my first day on the job and they said, "You know how to use a computer?" I said, "Yes, of course." Never used one before, and started typing letters in Excel because I had no idea what I was doing. But the failures, I think, just, create better outcomes.
I've made some bold moves in my career and there was a lot of fear. It felt very uncomfortable. That discomfort made me really resourceful and it made me way more resilient. And I think that in itself is a really powerful skill that I've built over the years because it means I can do things like switch into AI. AI is transforming every part of commercial real estate.
The best decisions I've ever made are when I felt the greatest level of fear. And what I've discovered is actually fear and excitement feel exactly the same way. The difference is the story that you tell yourself about whether it's fear or excitement. So whenever I find myself saying, why am I scared of this? I say, what am I excited about here? And it's when I do that that the best decisions have been made.
At work, we often talk about discomfort relating to growth. And so I think if you can lean on your resilience and remember your own why, and that you don't have to execute that change all at once. So all it takes is action, let go of what you're holding on to and lean into the unknown.
It's a familiar feeling almost being in uncharted waters because I purposely put myself in situations where change is occurring. I'm sure that's the outcome of being an Olympic sailor's daughter, that what I grew up in was a world where you could do absolutely anything you want to do. As long as you back yourself and have the right resources with you, you could have a go at anything.
If you lean towards change, you will learn a lot about yourself through that process. And sometimes change is the only way to grow. I mean, what's this English expression that says if you keep doing the same thing, you get the same result? Change is where you evolve. The diversity within facility management is huge. The skills that I've developed in this industry, I've developed alongside staying authentic. As such, I had kind of a resilience that comes with that makes me navigate the male-dominated work.
I was very much a mother, a wife, worked in my community down on Dharawal country. I took a really huge leap to start my first corporate career, and I thought initially, do I have the skills? Do I have the ability to do it? It was very much uncharted waters for me at the time. I recently wrote a letter to my younger self just to acknowledge that, when I was at that age, I didn't feel that I was going to achieve much more than life had already provided for me. But I actually will come out on the other side stronger, more confident, and I hope that it would actually resonate with many other young Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women who are wanting to take the next leap into a different career.
I think big transition needs really active listening, and of everyone, not just the people who are your supporters, not just the people around the decision-making table, but really high and really low and really wide.
For me, the biggest success is, it's a very simple measure, but I used to go home a lot and overthink every day. Why did I say that? Why did I do that? Could I have said that? Did I need to say that? I don't overthink things anymore. I just go home and say, that was a great day. Some days are better than others, but most of the time I just go home and say, you contributed. That's my version of success now, that I don't overthink or overanalyze every single thing that I do.
I've had this crazy career spanning journalism and technology and strategy and operations and property and all of these things, and that's the thing I love about my career. I really would encourage others not to get shoehorned into just doing one thing in their career and to take the leap into areas that are completely unknown.
I probably would. If I was a sailor, I would. I love to be on boats. I'm very comfortable being by myself and I love a challenge. So yeah, I think I would.